Hey everybody, hope you enjoy this Forest gameplay. I am speedrunning it, but 2 times speed and some parts are cut out, so enjoy. Story 5 by Black Widow Crow Box You. As you may know, Christmas is a real treat for the holidays. Everybody gets to open some presents, have close family members over, and overall just have a good time. But sadly, there are those who are unfortunate to not have any money and can't afford a single slice of pizza. This Christmas I was feeling really generous since my family is pretty wealthy. So I decided to go out, record a video and give back to the people who don't have a home. I slapped on my clothes and started walking with my buddy Harold. I was giving the homeless people $100 when something strange happened. Now I don't know what it was, but I saw a lot of people gathering around in a circle for something I was unable to see, since they were blocking the view. I got a bit curious as to what caused this attention. So as a curious person, I went to go check it out with my buddy Harold. I told him to keep recording just in case something bad happens, and sure enough, when I moved people out of the way, I saw what they were surrounding. It was a pretty weird looking creature. He had the size of a massive cock. I was the one brave enough to approach it since I didn't notice it at first. I knelt down, and as soon as I did, the creature got up so quickly I couldn't react, and it gave my cheeks the clapping of my life while my homie was recording me. It felt so great, I went another 10 rounds, and the rest is history. Story 4 by XX Hunched Over Gamer Whitey XX. This all started when I was 8 to 9 years old. I don't remember clearly anymore since it was a devastating day. So my grandpa just died due to lung cancer. He always smoked joints every day when he had the chance. It didn't surprise me since my dad told me about the effects that could happen if I started hitting up with my homies one day. Besides that, my family decided to celebrate his passing. We all would get too sturdy on his gravestone. I said, "Hey, ain't that a little bit too much? He just passed away." Then my dad said, "It ain't that bad once you think about it." So I just forgot about it and went to go visit the graveyard. The good thing while over there, it was completely empty, so no one was there. Bad thing it had been raining non-stop, so we had to deal with the bad weather. As they were putting on the sturdy song, I looked around me to see if there were any other exits as a way to go, just in case the main one gets trapped while running away. So when the song started, we were warming up, and just like that, we were getting sturdy on top of his grave. When 5 minutes passed, we all agreed it was time to go home, but when we tried to leave, something grabbed my foot from underneath me. I instantly pulled my foot up, and what came with it was an arm. I looked down to see my grandpa's eyeballs staring back at me. My family were already gone at this point since they got scared and ran away without me. My passed away grandpa digged his way out and walked towards me holding something I wasn't able to see. And when it came into vision, I was more frightened than I was hearing the news of him passing away. It was a hard wooden dragon dildo with a cherry on top, and it looked like it had been in his cheeks before. I tried running away, but slipped and fell. I quickly looked behind me to see him reaching for my pants, and he ripped them off so easily I was stuck in the moment. He then proceeded to stick it in my booty hole and rip it to shreds with the humongous dragon dildo. Story 3 by Ticklish Pig 16. So Christmas time is pretty cool for me. Since my parents are separated, I could have 2 Christmases, which equals to more presents. That's the upside of having parents who aren't together anymore. But other than that, there's something strange that happened to me today which I want to share about. When I woke up, I couldn't wait to see the presents my family got me. I didn't ask for anything since I was being such a naughty boy this year. I am 11 years old, so that explains it. I forgot how naughty I was being, so I didn't think I was getting what I thought I was getting. I quickly ran downstairs, looked down at the Christmas tree, and saw it loaded with a lot of gifts. Me being me, I decided I would open them early, and to my excitement, I saw my name on one of them. I smiled wider than I had ever before, so I sat down, picked it up, and began opening the gift. When I fully unwrapped it, there was a note strapped to the big box. It had abortion delivery. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it meant, so I opened the big box and it was empty. As of right now, I am upstairs writing this, and I will go ask my parents what this could mean. Update. I'm getting executed. Story 2 by Neo the Creo. If you are familiar with The Grinch, I think you know how this ends, but if you are unfamiliar, you might be in for a treat. So my best friend Nell Cartel wanted me to hop on 2K18 since I figured why not, since I literally have the best teammates and guard. But as I was getting on, my power just strangely shut off. Now I was confused, since my mom just had paid the bills and she wouldn't just turn it off randomly. I got up staring at my monitor, then took my bunny headphones off. I became aware of what day it was and thought to myself that my mom probably wanted to spend Christmas with the power off for some reason. As I got a boner from stroking my shit to Elmo and Sonic the Hedgehog, I opened my door, walked out and downstairs to the kitchen, where I thought my mom was, and I was wrong. I went to see if the power had been turned off manually, and to my surprise, it wasn't. I got confused, so I looked at my Christmas tree, and under it sat one single present. I sat down on my couch and then began to open it with confusion because I was Asian. When I opened it, however, there was a whole pack of noodles for me to feed on. I thought it might have been Santa, so I looked up to pray. But when I did, I saw the Grinch rock hard stroking his meat with the biggest smile ever. I knew he was about to bust on my face, so I decided to stick my tongue out and embrace the milky satisfaction of salt. What the Grinch didn't know is that I had another plan. So I used a water gun to unstick him from the ceiling. Then when he fell on the couch, I used my big 7-inch monster Asian cock to teach him who the real hard one is. After that Christmas happened, I was really looking up to see him next year. I made his hole bleed, by the way. Story 1 by Killer Spider 44. This year went crazy for me, especially Christmas time, so let's get into it. As Christmas Day came along, I was really hyped on what I could receive from my family members, and on top of that, I got a good present for my friend Marcus, Whitecap. He was always such a good boy since I was giving him the twisty the other day. I'll just reveal what I got him. This year's Christmas gift was a big strap-on girthy ultra limited edition dragon dildo. He'll love it to death since he always talked about getting one. But that was 3 months ago, and I was worried he might have got one already. I got up and dressed to go outside to shovel since the driveway was pretty covered in a lot of snow. When I took a small break to look around me, I figured it was quite quiet this day. I looked up since I wanted to see if the sun was blue, so I did. But something catch my eye more than the sun. I saw an object up there, lurking strangely. It was headed in a straight line, so I decided, why not whip out my Glock 300 I got 4 days ago? I took aim, then shot with my full concentration. The object started falling down, so when it came into view, it got more clear up close of what it was. I saw a fat dude wearing red clothes. I saw it crash into the water, and strangely it had deer in front of it. I realized then and there I just shot down Santa Claus. I ran towards him, rushing with my dick out so I could get the last laugh. As I came up to him, he got up and then crawled towards land. I used this as an opportunity to strike. Let's just say he got the best Christmas of his life. I soon returned home, went down into the basement and saw Marcus with his legs spread open getting destroyed by Tyrone Buckley V screaming, "Oh yeah, Marcus, you're so tight." Well, I hope you guys enjoyed those 5 true scary stories. Make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy life.